Morning everybody, how are y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good myself because today, instead of talking about Fanboys, well, we're kind of going to mention some Fanboys, but for the most part, I just wanted to give my thoughts on the recent Last of Us Part 1 leaks, and then actually show that, this was proven with the actual trailer that Sony released recently. Now, I actually did a community poll. Hold on, let me pull it up right now. I'll put it on the screen for you. And I asked you guys if you guys wanted to see a video of me covering, the leaks, or, at the time it was leaks, and now we have the actual true information. But out of 86 votes, 74% of you guys said yes. So, hey, I figured why not give my audience what they want, and plus, it's still a little dry out here, so might as well talk about this for some content. Now, I don't know what it is when it comes to The Last of Us, but it seems like every time people are hyped for a new release, or, quote-unquote new release in this case, like, not actually just re-releasing an old game, basically, there's always just major leaks around the game, like we saw this with The Last of Us Part 2, that makes the game extremely controversial and kills a ton of people's hype for it. Now, in this case, I will say I don't think the hype levels were anywhere near what they were for The Last of Us Part 2, because even a bunch of PlayStation fanboys, when they saw this game got announced at, what was it? It was at the State of Play, I think. Even a bunch of PlayStation fanboys were saying, I don't know about this. This kind of seems like a cash grab. And after the recent leaks came out, where they would be making no AI changes and no gameplay changes, they wouldn't be changing any animations or anything. They would literally just be updating the graphics and charging people $70 for it. That kind of confirmed the suspicion of this just being a cash grab. And actually, I ran a poll. I can't remember if this was before or after the leaks had come out. I think it was after. But basically, I ran this poll that I'm showing on the screen right now that says, do you think The Last of Us Part 1 is worth $70? And as you can see, 149 people voted. And of those 149 people, 3% said yes, even if you've played the original. 7% said yes, but only if you haven't played the original. And 91% of people said no, it's just a $70 texture pack, just buy the old game. And honestly, here's my thoughts on it. If you are on PC and you have never played the game, then I would probably say go for it, because, I've never played the game myself, but I've heard, obviously, that it's a masterpiece. However, even if you are on PlayStation and you have not played the game yet, just buy the PS4 remaster for it. Unless you really value the graphics, and I'm assuming there's going to be 60 FPS, unless you really value the graphics and the 60 FPS enough to where you want to spend 70, I would say just get the PS4 version, because that version already looks graphically incredible. The only thing you're really missing is the 60 FPS mode, unless it had one for the PS4 Pro and I just don't know. But assuming it doesn't have a 60 FPS mode already, I mean, from what I've seen, a lot of the game is walking, so I don't know how much it'll actually really matter. At the end of the day, it is your choice, it's your money, spend it how you want to, but that's just my take on it. Even if you're on PlayStation, just get the PS4 remaster. If you're on PC and you've never played the game, then go for it, but I really don't see the value personally in rebuying this game if you've already bought it and played it before, just to play through it again with slightly better graphics and maybe higher frame rates. Especially when you consider the fact that, once again, I think I said this earlier, but they are including no major AI or animation improvements. From what I've heard and from what I've seen, this is what the leak said, and the trailer kind of confirmed that apparently, like, all the animations are basically the same. They didn't, like, retouch anything to make it look better or anything. And all the AI seems to be the same, even though they said they were gonna switch it up and make it better. Once again, I haven't played the original. I cannot 100% confirm this. This is just what I've heard from the majority of people who I've seen talking about this. And if you look at this like to dislike ratio I have on the screen right now, you can kind of see that a lot of people agree. I think that's like a 57 or a 58% like to dislike ratio, which for a trailer on The Last of Us, one of the most beloved PlayStation games of all time, that is horrendous. Like, people are clearly very upset that, you know, obviously this game doesn't have any major improvements as we've seen, and it's definitely a cash grab in my opinion. But not just my opinion, like I said earlier, PlayStation fanboys, including some of the biggest ones like JTech TV, he did a whole stream where he ranted about this. That's right, the guy who is defending Gran Turismo 7, saying that Forza Motorsport can never come close to it because it doesn't have as good of a day-night cycle, even he is saying that this game is a cash grab. Which honestly, I find that pretty hilarious that even PlayStation fanboys cannot defend this game. But yeah, I wasn't gonna buy this game anyway, like whether or not there were improvements, because personally I wasn't very interested, and also, you know, I personally don't like to support $70 games. That's why I'm not buying Modern Warfare 2. For me, the only time I'm cool with paying more than $60 for a game is if it's like, you know, Destiny, you get the game for free, and then there's like paid DLCs, or even if the game costs money and then they want to add like a bunch of DLC later on that costs extra money, and I see the DLC is worth it, then sure. But to me, charging $70 up front for a game, I just don't support that personally. That's just me though, maybe you disagree. And I just want to say this right now, if you are planning on buying this game, then good for you. You know what, I hope you have fun. I genuinely hope you enjoy it and have a good time, especially if you're playing through it for the first time. I hope that the story lives up to all the hype. And if you want to support this game, if you want to buy it, totally cool, no problem with it. Again, your money, you spend it how you want. I'm just saying, for me personally, I just see it as basically a $70 texture pack, and clearly so did a lot of people who I polled. They also saw it as that as well. So yeah, like I said earlier, I'm just going to finish this video off by saying, once again, spend your money how you want. I've said this like 3 times now, but for me personally, I would recommend only getting it if you're on PC and it's the first time you're playing it. If you're on PlayStation and it's the first time you're getting it, I would say just get the PS4 remaster of it. And if you've already played it before, I would say it's not worth it to me personally, but again, that's up for you to decide. So yeah, bit of a shorter video today, just wanted to get my thoughts on this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and honestly, I am truly grateful for all the support we've been getting recently. I think what, like 7 of the last 10 videos I've uploaded have cracked 1,000 views, and we're almost to 700 subscribers now, which is actually mind-boggling to me, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support. And since we hit 669 subscribers, my next video will be the 669 subscriber special, and I polled you guys on that. I'll show it up on the screen right here, and you guys voted that I should make a video where I just say the word nice 669 times. So I'm a man of my word. You guys voted for it. I will be happy to do that. So yeah, look forward to that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will catch you all next time.